Welcome to my room. I am looking at all my corsets and I have quite a few. I made my own in this corset bag, I think 2 years ago almost. It was my first one that I ever made, and I wanted it to be just as plain as possible, just for the figure, really. And the material that I used is an EMF protective fabric. I can link down below. So it's really quite bad, but it's my first one, and I mean, I guess it's better than not having one, but it's really quite terrible. Like, the stitching is really bad. The stitching is actually coming apart. I don't know if you can tell, if you can see that. Yeah, not great. Not great. So I'm wondering what I should do, because I need a different kind of corset, I've realized, because I have a tiny bust and no corset will fit. It's very frustrating. So I'm going to make my own. Even stays. I've tried various kinds of stays, and the measurements just aren't good. They just don't work. And like, even, I don't know if you can see this bust. The bust of this one is also equally as frail, and I didn't support it whatsoever. I thought it would kind of do the trick itself, but it didn't. And instead it just kind of folds over on itself. So what I'm going to do is reuse all of these materials, as well as, oops, I hope you can hear me here. I didn't realize the mic was pushed against the bed. I'm sorry if there was any kind of disturbing noises. So I made another corset, which looks much better. This is the second corset. It's a Edwardian, it's a much longer Edwardian one, out of that same EMF protective fabric. Now this one I did make differently, and I did use a fabric glue, so this side is pretty stiff actually, because I made holes on this side for the other busk. But I didn't finish it, and I actually lost one of the steel boning pieces. So, and I lost it in Toronto, and I now live in Italy, so that doesn't really help me. And I don't like how long it is, because it hurts when I sit down. So I'm going to make a different one. Like I said, the measurements are off, and I find that a lot of corsets just, especially the pre-made ones, the already made ones, which I have many of, and I'll show you those, they don't fit either. So yeah, I'm just going to redo it. So I'm going to take this material and this material, and okay, so there was a corset store online, and I don't know if it still exists, but it was called something like Corset Story, I think. They're in the UK, and I don't know if they still exist. I haven't checked, but they were having a closing sale. I think it was something like 5 corsets for £90 or something, and I thought, heck yeah, sure, I'll get 90 corsets. I'll get 5 corsets, why not? So I got a black one. It is just plain black. Let's see if I can show you here. It's plain black with these extra hip gussets. I don't know if I'm even calling those correctly. These extra hip pieces, if you can tell. And it has a heart, sweetheart neckline or bust line. So there's that one. But again, the bust doesn't fit. So not sure what to do about that. And then there's this one, which I really like. It's like a beigey kind of pink, although the camera makes it look a bit paler than it is, but it's a beige pink color with this nice lace and polyester satin ribbon and ribbon all along the back. Ah yes, haha, it is called Corset Story. Okay, so here we go. Corset Story. And this size is, let's see, does it say UK 8? Yeah. So maybe it's on me, maybe I should have gotten a size 6, but for my hips, I need an 8. So I wasn't sure if I should go with my hip measurement or my bust measurement. I'm always between sizes, so that's why these never work for me. But I love the material, I love the color. I think once I get better at making corsets, maybe I can make this one into a smaller one. Just fix the bust, make it smaller, add an extra gusset or two at the top or a dart or something. So there's that one. Oops, I'm getting my mic tangled up in the ribbon. And then there's this satiny beast over here. This one is quite fancy. It's like a super shiny pink with really, really frilly ribbon. But I like it a lot. But again, the bust is too big. And actually the bust comes padded, which I didn't realize. And I don't like a padded bust because it's unnatural. So this one I'm going to have to change as well. And I don't even know how to get started on that. So that's gonna have to wait. And then there's this really pretty one, which is white with orange and pink flowers, sweetheart bust again. If I can find these, I'll link them in the description. But this one's really nice, white ribbon. But again, the bust is too big. It doesn't support me whatsoever. This one is again a size UK 8, but it fits differently than the other ones. So yeah, very annoying. And I currently have this corset, which is an underbust, which is great, but I don't want to have to wear other undergarments as well as a corset. I don't want to wear a push-up bra or a sports bra or any other kind of bra. I want the corset to be the bra, basically. So the pattern that I'm looking at is this one. Okay, welcome back to my desk. And I am just getting the pattern here. 1 second. Not this one, this one. Okie dokie. So the pattern is from Red Threaded Patterns, and it's the 1970s Stays Pattern Pack A. And I was looking at this picture and I thought, well, hold on a second. This looks like both a bra and a corset, and it looks very natural. It looks like it has a good shape to it. It doesn't go super, super low down on the hips, so I can sit down and not have the corset digging into my thighs. And it has back support. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy. I have to make sure that I have all of the materials. And so this is, let's see if I can make this bigger. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Can I just zoom in a little? Okay. Come on. This pen does not register sometimes, and sometimes too much. Okay. Ow. So pattern pack A, I have my measurements written down here. And of course, let's see, I'm in between 3 sizes, so, well, shoot, I have everything in centimeters. I'm gonna have to convert everything. One moment. Okie dokie. So everything is now converted into inches. Extra small it is. I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing a 1790s corset. I feel like the gap, this gap here, is a bit too wide for me, maybe. But we'll get to that point. I don't know how to fix that anyway. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, so there we go. I'm doing extra small, the 1790s stays, pattern pack A.